Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dean, and I'm going to be doing your July 13th, 2022 full moon reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy we have to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Now, before we turn this over, let's talk about this full moon for a moment. It's a supermoon. It's in Capricorn. And a supermoon means everything is amplified. Everything is just a bit more intense. Capricorn is astoundingly practical. Now, we will want to be useful and validated during this time. This is the energy that's coming forward. We need to be careful of seeking the approval of others, seeking the approval of what we think we should be instead of who we truly are. This is a time where we can kind of lose ourselves in everybody else's idea of what we should be, and even our own, imagined, carefully curated, version of what we think we should be within our lives. And this is a time where we have to say to ourselves, what do I want? Who am I? Where do I need to be for me? Now, it's interesting because earth signs and water signs will feel much more focused, much more driven during this time. And as an earth sign, Taurus, you're going to find this time to be very focusing, very driving for you, get you to where you need to be. But there's always that energy in the background of, am I on the right course? Will people approve of me? Will I get to achieve the way that I want to? Now, the energy to be mindful of is the Five of Cups. Change your mind and change your life. We need to start looking at our successes. This is going to be something that is just a challenge. It's going to be a challenge for everyone. This is a heavy moon, but this moon shows us our insecurities. It shows us our fears, and it also shows us our abilities, our capacity to move forward in a way that surprises even us. So here we have change your mind and change your life. Instead of looking at the negative, let us start looking at the positive. Let us start looking at what we love and what we have going for us and finding moments in the day to smile and connect and really build those up. Our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Is angels and masters. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above our crown. We are connected. We are connected with our angels. We are connected with divinity. They are protecting us. We will feel at times our angels' wings wrapped around us. We'll feel that there's, a greater purpose and a greater power watching us or guiding us or whispering to us, oh, make this decision, not this decision. Listen, you'll be surprised at what comes forward during this time. Now let's see what the moon has to say for herself. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. I love because we have the full moon in Taurus, and that's us coming through. So we're very much connecting with ourselves during this time. So your dreams need a practical plan. And that's going to be really a driving force for us during this time, is that we need practicality to come in. We need to focus. We need to see what it is even that we're dreaming. And we need to take the words of everybody else and say, I hear you. I respect you or I don't respect you. But I am moving forward in the way that I need to the place that I need to be, and to a power that I need to see for me. Our dreams need a practical plan. We need to ground ourselves and see ourselves and move ourselves in a direction that is more us. Because there's an energy here where we're going against the grain of who we are, of what we want, of what we're seeking. It leads us to the full moon in Aries, which is a fiery climax approaches. Things are reaching their head. If we're going against who we are, it's going to bubble to the surface. If we are embracing who we are, it's going to bubble to the surface. Things are reaching a climax. They're reaching a, eruption point. And this is a time where we have to just be aware of it. That things that we had been able to ignore, we're not going to be able to ignore anymore. And you know what's more? We're not going to want to. Now, if we have Aries within our chart, that's coming through very powerfully. The warrior spirit with the bull, with the Taurus, with the determined, grounded energy. We're unstoppable. This energy coming from the moon right now is saying that if we focus ourselves and if we see what it is that we really want and aren't, pushed around by anybody else, we're going to be surprised at the way that we move forward. Resistance. Somebody has tried to crush us. Now, this can be just life in general has tried to crush us, or people that we've been working with or living with, interacting with. It's like, oh my gosh, it's taken such a long time. It's been such a powerful fight, but it's been a good fight because we've been able to see what we're made of, and we've been able to see what we really want and where we're really headed and what's important to us again and what isn't. And as they've tried to crush us, and even our own fears have tried to crush us, we're still growing. We're still gaining our momentum. We're still moving towards where we need to be for us. And it brings us to this place of abundance. Because we haven't broken, or even if we have broken, we've built ourselves back up and we've moved forward in a way that is right. We're finding our footing in our voice and we're seeing ourselves more and more. We're finding validation. We're also moving towards abundance. Linked in the description box below is the book, The Law and the Promise. There's a shorter book, The Secret is Feeling, or Feeling is the Secret. That's it. It's written by the same person. That book is very, very little. And it tells us about the art of manifestation. And he coined it way before it was used in The Secret. And he said, imagine that it is. Live as it is. And be surprised as it moves forward. Because you'll see there that your mind is so powerful. I like the art of imagining. Here, the moon is showing us in its way when it conjuncts with the sun, right? It's in conjunction with the sun, that it shows us what we want in our waking world, what we want to fight for, what we need to achieve. And then it shows us what we want in our quiet world and what we need to achieve for our soul and for ourselves. And this is going to be a time where we're starting to see the two come together. We need to see the two come together. And we need to be true to who we are and what we want. Abundance leads us, but we have to listen. We also have to look at what abundance means for us. Our mother or father's idea of abundance might not be ours. Our society's idea of abundance might not be ours. What do we want? What are we craving? What do we long for? And how do we embrace that energy and sit in it in positivity instead of also in negativity of imagining, having to fight against the people who are going to try and pull us down, or how to, even, traverse different arguments that we might have or struggles that we might have. What if we just embraced the energy of success and we were resilient because we knew that we would thrive? Now let's see the tarot energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels. Okay. We have two coming in. Well, we have the energy of balance coming in quite strongly. The repeat of the number 6 is a very nurturing number, and we're going to have to embrace that nurturing during this time. We're going to want to embrace force. We see force as being successful. This is a time to nurture. This is a time to build. This is a time to grow in strength. We need to see our balance. We need to see the pressures that we put on ourselves. We need to see how we are balancing ourselves, what we want, what we're striving towards, what we need, and everything that we're taking on, because we're trying to balance way too much. And as we're balancing everything for everybody else, we're forgetting ourselves in the midst. So that has to be looked at. It just does. What am I taking on? What do I need? What do I need to make clear to people? What don't I need to make clear to people or even to myself? The Six of Pentacles is a give and a take. And it is this coming together. It is this working together. It is balancing things out. It's also saying when we're taking on too much or when we're getting offered very little in return for what we have taken on. The Six of Cups, there's some sort of nostalgia here moving forward, but it's something that we've dreamed of coming into prosperity in the now. Something that we have looked for, something that we have desired since we were little. We're going to start seeing it build a foundation. And it leads us to the Magician. There's a magic to us. There's a magic in the listening. There's a magic in the quietness. There's a magic in the exuberance. There's a magic to us that lets us shine, that has us looking at things in a very different way than we have before. And it's a sense of, I get to be who I need to be. The Magician stands before the altar of our existence and says, this is me. And that's what we're doing right now. We're standing in the altar, before the altar of our existence, saying, this is me. This is who I am. And we're also seeing the resistance that is around us. I just feel this energy of resistance or chaos or, doubt and fear. And it's like, I see you, I understand you, but I'm not ruled by you. And it brings us to the page of Swords. Now, if we have air sign energy in us, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this energy comes forward very strongly and kind of guides us. It's very much a teaching energy. This is also the energy of learning and discovering. New ideas, new words are going to come our way. There's a sense of being raised up out of doubts and out of fears and out of other people's thoughts and other people's words. Now it's time for us to see things and to see how we're going to put it together, what we desire of the situation and of ourselves. There's somebody around us, okay? And it can be a child, it can be somebody who just has a young, exuberant energy to them that looks at the world in a very different way. They're going to be giving us information. They're going to be showing us different roads. It's time to listen. There's also a sense of new ideas coming forward for us. And the answer should be why not instead of why. So why not discover? Why not try this out? Why not, embrace this path and see the way that we can move forward like this? Because there's a sense of a new road coming, and we're learning about the power of our voice, the power of asking questions, the power of deeper discovery, the power of what we want and what we need and where we're headed and who we are. It leads us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And it's the Page of Pentacles. We need to be mindful of money dictating our words for us. And also people hiding the truth because of money. But also there's a sense that we want to get to a certain place and we've been lied to. So now it's like, well, who do I trust? Who do I trust and how do I trust? As we move to our chakra energy, family, our root chakra, is so important. This is what grounds us, what roots us, what helps us to move forward. This is our family we were born into, the family that raised us, the family that we've created for ourselves. However we see family. This is going to be the energy of how do I connect? Our ancestral line can be very important to us. We can find that we're doing ancestral work, but also, ancestral healing of past traumas, past hurts, past pains, past disappointments, things that have made up our family line. Oh, that's what we should expect. There's an energy here of I am rooted in greatness and I will grow in greatness. That's what I should expect. But remember, our greatness, it doesn't have to be that everybody becomes a king, because then what the heck is a king? It means that, I embrace my worth and what I truly love doing. And that sets me apart. That moves me forward to where I need to be. It moves us to our subconscious Lunar message, which begins with "you are good enough." And I love that statement. And then beauty. So if your name means beauty, or if you were called beauty, or are called beauty, you are good enough, beauty. You are good enough. You are beautiful. But it's also saying, as you are, not when you lose 10 pounds, not when you grow, not when you, get that promotion, not when you, whatever. It's like you are good enough now. Believe it. Embrace it. Because there is beauty to you that is a natural occurrence within your life. The beauty that comes from being able to open our eyes, being able to embrace our dreams, being able to look at the bigger picture of what we want. A child sees their parent usually as beautiful because they are their protector. Let us be the protector of our world. Let us see us as beautiful, even if we don't look like supermodels. it moves us to our subconscious tarot message, which is the Queen of Wands. This is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Passion and fire and determination moves us forward. Subconsciously, we're seeing us embrace that magic that we're claiming that we're standing forward for. With the Magician, we claim it and we say, what becomes of this? We look at things with a bit more joy, a bit more excitement, a bit more, color outside of the lines. And let yourself expand in a way that is quite stunning. All right, Taurus. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this supermoon. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and harmony, Taurus, and may you have a blessed supermoon.